Hi, friends. How are y'all doing? Welcome into Creative Block. I'm your host, Emily. I believe I will have a guest today. It will be, of course, my girlfriend, Ashley. Um, let's go ahead and bring up things. Let's see. That's not it. And that isn't. Hold on. Excuse me. Literally. I cannot get a little bit of a frog out of my throat there. Let's see. That's going to need to be recropped, but that's fine. We're good. Let's see if we can find our guest. Hi, babe.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can, yes. And it looks like they can hear you too. Go ahead and talk again.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, okay. A little bit coming through my mic. I don't know that it's really coming through the mic or if it's just the computer is messing up, but
Mic check.
mic check. How is Mike doing? Let's see. We need a photo for you. Because you don't want to be on camera, right? But we need a photo for you because it'd be cute. To put
Okay.
just a still. Can you give me a still, like a horizontal still in Discord there, and I'll put you in there. That'd be fun. What does my assistant Raina have to say? Double streams again, but at least you are streaming. There shouldn't be double streams. There's no other. There's literally no other stream. I didn't create anything else. It's not at all possible. Can I delete something? I'm not happy with the way my throat is acting right now. Let's go a new window. Cool. Y'all can't see that. That's perfect. You can see the mouse, but you can't see what I'm actually doing. Interesting. Very
So,
interesting.
everybody can hear me.
Yes, everybody can hear you. You are on. You are live. We are doing Creative Block, which is our creative and fun show where we draw. We're going to be drawing on tablets, straight onto the computer, which is fun. I've in the past done a lot of live drawing on paper, but my desk is kind of a mess. I didn't reconfigure it. I moved it 6 or 8 inches, and that's sort of a lot considering all the crap I have on here. So, um, and then I moved the computer because the computer is on the outside of the legs of the table. To move it, would push the computer into the way of the door, so I had to move it under the table and all the juicy details that you don't care about or need. Yeah. Let's see. Ashley has not supplied a photo of herself, so we're going to go ahead and go without it. It's
I'm supposed to
fine.
do that.
Yeah, if you've got something horizontal, that'd be great. I
Okay.
wanted to check content and live.
Let's see what I got.
So somehow, what happens if I delete it? I understand that delete this video.
How about
Okay.
this one?
So if we go here to YouTube, there's only one stream. So Raina, check it again and see if there's only one stream. Um, don't know why it's still creating a second one, but whatever. Hopefully people are here and the right one. Let's get this image cropped correctly. Oh, and I brought up iTunes to put on some music, and I don't think that ever got completed. So let's make this a little
This one?
bigger. You're sending me a photo?
I sent you two different photos.
Okay. So there's one photo that has me in it, and then there's a photo
Oh.
that I am going to lovingly edit,
Use the
and
last one I posted.
the one with the two of us.
There should be one more.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I think it's loading.
Yeah, it is. It's horizontal in the fact that it's sideways, but it's fine.
The one with me in the green hoodie.
Yeah, yeah. In front of my Mont Saint Michel poster. Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
one.
Arrange, rotate counterclockwise. There she is. Oh, wait. That did weird things. I wanted the whole. Okay. I'll just crop that and call her good.
Hey there. You there?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not still muted, am I? I'm muted for a minute. Oh, the wombat we drew.
What was the plan
What?
for today?
So we've been trying some things, and I've been trying to draw like I draw on a tablet, and it's not working. You were able to draw very cartoony and cute Tommy Gobbles for Thanksgiving, and then I contributed a fair bit to the Trans Day of Remembrance drawing, which I will show in just a second, because people need to be caught up on that. But
Is this on YouTube?
YouTube and Twitch, yes. So Rich says hi, as does Alexis.
Hi, Alexis.
Alexis,
Have I met Alexis before?
what's that? I don't know that you've had a chance to interact with her. Alexis has the dubious or whatever distinction, however you want to call it, of being someone who went nearly at the same time I did to Australia. However, she was able to make it stick, and she's still there.
Oh wow.
She's making a go of it in the far reaches of Australia, pretty much as far away from where I was at as you can get, and still be in Australia. So there we go, y'all. That is the Ashley that you hear.
42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Yes. That was much closer to where I was at. In fact, I got to go visit Sydney Harbor a couple times. It was very, very fun. We had a really good time at Sydney Harbor. I don't know. I haven't been active on the channel in a little bit. I've had a few things going on, y'all. So I didn't really get a chance to talk to you, I don't think, since Trans Day of Remembrance, which we did this drawing for. Let's bring that up. Where are other canvases?
Link to the YouTube channel so I can watch the chat.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Very easy. Just youtube.com.
Oh my god, that photo of me is so cute.
Oh, I don't know how to write a URL right now. Oh my god, I'm struggling. youtube.com/thetransverse. There you go. Send it to you. So this is the drawing that we did for Trans Day of Remembrance. We were looking for a subject, and I was just like, what if we did like the Iwo Jima flag raising? And so again, because of her elevated skill and quickness in this, Ashley did the bulk of the work here in drawing our soldiers putting up the flag and the rocks that they're on. Rich did the Blahaj IKEA shark in the background, as well as the Natasha, or gosh darn it, Marsha P. I can't read, and so my brain just put in things. The Marsha P. yacht in the background for Marsha P. Johnson. And yeah, we made it super gay and super fun. I contributed a lot. I did the clouds and the water. I was the background artist, always very important. I was very, very proud of my clouds. They came out quite good. Um,
Love
and
it.
the water was decent. So yeah, we had fun, and that was what we did prior to Trans Day of Remembrance, or yeah, the day before Trans Day of Remembrance. And then the thing that we'd done before that, we had a holiday party where we drew. We had a game at the holiday party, pin the feathers on the turkey, and so again, Ashley did the bulk of the work on this one. I did the big tail feather fan there, the corn, the lettuce, and the cranberry sauce. Um, or maybe that's a Jello salad instead of lettuce, or some kind of bean dish. But anyways, not contributing a ton because yeah, she's very fast at this and much better at the cartoon style. Yeah, if you've watched my show before, you know I draw realistic things. I am very anal about it. I spend a lot of time on detail, and she's able to do stuff quickly. So it's been a fun little pairing to have the two of us. Oh, and then oh no.
I don't think I'm part of the canvas for some reason, the shared canvas.
Oh, okay. This was the first thing we did, and I was very, very proud of this. Um, we did it for International Wombat Day, and it just came out so cute. And I was able to put in a lot of very specific detail. You know, I did all the hairs
Wombat.
there.
I love
And
that.
a little face, like it's just
The wombat.
so freaking cute, so cute. Um,
Aw.
Then
Aw.
we involved our good friend Rich Drezen. He didn't participate in this one. Ashley and I did a kind of a weird precursor one. And then the one where we involved Rich was, again, was this one. Rich did the cartoon dog. Ashley did a lot of the
Whatever that is.
background. I did the little tombstone and the skeleton come out of the grave, and this one over here, and the hands on the back of the tree. I think I laid out a lot of the house. I don't know. I don't remember at this point. I did all of the creepy eyes in the background. That was my key contribution. So that is a whole history of what's going on Creative Block. I think mainly because I'm stalling because I don't know what I want to draw today. But yeah, yes, Rich drew clouds. By the way, we did get your Christmas card to thank you. It was very cute to get that. It is now at its place of honor on the fridge. Okay, so we were talking about doing a landscape. Should I find a photo for a landscape and send you something over? I'd love to go through my photos, but I don't want to make everybody in chat wait for hours while I do that. Let me find a beautiful beach sunset.
Okay.
Oh, what if we drew this? Holy crap. We should do Ventura. That's so close to Ventura.
What about like a winter thing?
Yeah, that's a better idea, huh?
We can put like candy canes in it and stuff. Maybe Rudolph. Rudolph is non-denominational, right?
Rudolph is? Well, I think he's pretty heavily associated with Christmas.
Well, then we'll just have to do like Rudolph's cousin or something.
Honey, do you want to draw
Randolph.
Charlie?
What?
Isn't it Charlie, the clinically depressed snowman?
Harvey.
Harvey. Okay.
Yeah.
So on our trip, one of the ways that we entertained ourselves was that Ashley brought up some AI songs.
Holiday AI songs.
And then a couple of them were holiday AI songs. We listened to some gay country songs, which were very fun.
I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is.
Yes. But Yeah, then she found some AI holiday songs which were great. Um we need more of like an inn. We need a house in the background. All of these are like foresty kind of things. And nobody's seeing this because I'm not sharing my screen because I'm a donkey. That's
Oh,
desktop audio display capture.
well, what if we do like,
Captures nothing.
so,
There we go.
to
Winter
start,
scene
we have a
lodge.
hill, and
Yeah.
then in the background we can have like mountains.
Are you well if you watch the stream you'll be a little bit behind. That's already drawn. I want to do it from a photo. Do you want something at night with a fire? Something during the
And
day?
some trees.
Oh, look at this. Look at that background. I'm gonna have to save this for my
We can maybe put like a
sorry y'all.
house somewhere over here.
Getting distracted. She's already drawn. She just goes. I'm looking for like the perfect inspiration and she's already inspired and drawing. I like the idea of the lodge and the lake. Yeah, the stuff
Misty
that I
Mountain.
like the most is drawn already. And it's like I don't want to draw from a drawing. I want to draw from a photo. Come on. I guess I should just draw instead of drawing from anything. All right. Did we see anything we liked? I don't think so. Well, you didn't see most of the stuff because I didn't have it set correctly. That would have been cool if they hadn't filtered it, but I think I actually have already seen this. That's the same lodge, isn't it? Yeah. All right, I'm going to use that as my lodge inspiration. Open image in new tab. Oh, this one's kind of cool though. But I do like the lake and I want the lake in there. I want the water.
Yeah, I like that idea too.
Okay, so I'm going to do here. This is going to be my background. Oh, you can't do that? There's my background image, inspiration. This is a secondary background image inspiration. Kind of relying on that one a little less. And then this is going to be my lodge inspiration, sort of between the second one and the third one for the actual building. I like it's got the round window with the light shining through, the wreaths on there. Maybe we throw a, yeah, well, if we're going to make it non-denominational, we can't throw a Christmas tree on there, but yeah, see, look at that. She's already gone. So where is Magma? And I need to get my tablet out and start drawing. Okay, cool. And this is the whole thing. I need to practice. I need to get better. I've gotten really good at drawing in person with a. Why is that not selecting? Am I not pushing hard enough? Is that why? I've never had it ask me before what I. If I wanted to. And where are my layers? Layers. Come on. There we go. Ah, I already have an Emily would go layer. All right, so this did not go very well last time when I was trying to draw the winter house or the Halloween house, but this time I have a lot of faith in me. Yeah, should we do a lodge in the foreground?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right, I'm gonna bring up my inspiration over here. Where did you go? There. I'm gonna have to flip it, but it's fine. So what if we let's draw with the yellow first, just for light background setting. creating some kind of like lead up, porch sort of a thing. Maybe we got some nice columns here that show the background through fine. We'll do the roof.
Oopsie.
Oopsie boopsie. You're not on my layer, are you? No.
No. I don't think I can draw on your layer.
You don't have that power.
Nope.
Just trying to learn how to draw a line here, folks.
Perspective is a tricky thing.
I'm just trying to learn how to draw straight lines is all in this dang thing. And yeah, these poles aren't straight up. I know that. And they're not getting any straighter. That's what happens when you got I wanted to pull our word from the car conversation, hun, but then I chickened out at the last second.
What happened?
Oh, so I was just telling this story from a trip I took to San Diego with a good friend where somebody was begging for money. And when they heard my voice, because I wasn't doing anything to feminize my voice back then, I was still just cross-dressing and doing that whole thing. He was sheepishly asking for money, looking down at the ground. And then when he heard my voice, he looked up and started yelling at my friend and I. My friend's a pretty butch lesbian, and myself started yelling fag, fag, repeatedly. And it was funny because he went from meekly asking for money and very sheepishly to like this intense energy just yelling at us. And it was so much energy that it was comical, and we really enjoyed it. And we used that, we laughed about that for a long time afterwards. I am going to decrease the opacity there and use it just as a light background layer. And now I'm going to go with my warm brown for now, for lack of anything. Did I just draw that line? I guess I did. Yeah, I don't know why, but I somehow wanted to work that into into a response of what Ashley had said, and I don't even remember what the comment was originally. See, how do you draw a freaking straight line? Jeesh. Or is it all just gonna be like super,
no straight lines.
super? It's just super
I was
cartoony.
trying to make a little porch.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be all perfect. It can just be cute and cartoony.
What kind of a porch are you making? Is it have like a cover
Yeah,
roof type thing? Like a, what do you call that?
it's got a little
Canopy?
pitch roof peak there. Yeah.
Canopy?
Sure, yes. No, I
Or
want
a
more.
peak? Do you
Stop.
want it to have a peak?
Yeah, it's a peaked roof, and I'm just trying to draw it a little bit more to the. There we go. Good.
What if we made
gosh.
it look like it's made out of gingerbread?
We could totally do
And made
that.
it like candy? Let's do that. I love that idea.
It's a great idea.
Okay, we're making a gingerbread house then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
From there, go there. From there, go here. Cool. All right. And then we're going to go a slight bit this way. And then we're going to curve a little bit further. And then we're going to kind of curve it towards the back there. And we'll have a little bit of a thing there. Yeah, getting out of my depth here because this isn't actually what the roof looks like. So I'm gonna have to improv a little bit, and we'll see how well I do with that. And pretty much the first one is the one I like the least, so.
Whoa.
Exciting day today, y'all. I went in for my final pre-surgery consult. I go in next week for breast augmentation, and I am very excited about that. The hormones, sweet and wonderful though they may be, have not resulted in anything that I'm happy with. So I am calling in the big guns. See, I feel like my hand is going the right way, but then the line that comes out is not. Sheesh. And you know, as disappointing as it was to have the Australian adventure or even life come to an end early. The fact that I do have wait, how do I do that again? How do I get to the settings for a brush? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Full mode. Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong mode. Okay, cool. As disappointing as it was to have that come to an end, it is really nice to be home and have access to my health care again, and to be able to just, yeah, where was the pen thing? Like, shape dynamics. There it is. Pen pressure. It is on. Okay. Min size, max size. Weird. Okay. It's not working very well for me. Let me draw a line over here and try it out. But yeah, so it is nice to be able to actually go through and have this surgery on the books. It's there. Why is it not showing up? There it is. I'm pressing very hard and I'm getting no size jitters or size. So what is happening? It's not allowing me to choose the size. Where's the brush size? Oh, size times 1.0. Oh, geez. Now let's try this. Okay, that's getting better. Okay, that's what we were hoping for the whole time. I really don't like this. That still needs some work. So yeah, that'll be my next big adventure, is going in for surgery, which, you know, is always fun. I don't
Much fun.
I don't like surgery. I don't want to do surgery, but you know, as I told my friend Raina, when life gives you lemons, you go see the surgeon and get melons.
Melon.
Go get cantaloupes or something. Okay, I want to make this a rounded kind of turret style thing, and I am bad at this game. It's hard to draw quickly and with a light pressure so as not to end up with a thick line. So I am finding. Ooh, that's actually pretty darn good. Okay. And so what I need to do is I need to get better at, that's weird. That's the, oh, okay. That is pretty light. That is pretty. Okay. So we
These
want,
are some big old trees.
gingerbread, huh?
Gingerbread.
You know what happens if you eat too much gingerbread, right?
No.
You get gingivitis.
Oh. Oh my God. That's really serious.
Yeah, it is. If I'm not mistaken, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that's your joke, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever made that joke in my whole life.
It's not an Ashley original joke. Okay. Do these look like graham crackers? Does that look like a graham cracker color to you? Ginger?
They
Ginger's
look a
more.
little bit bright.
You'd go duller and maybe a little bit more red.
Yeah, always start with like a darker color so you can go lighter
Oh, okay.
and then darker. That's what I do.
It's a pretty good color, right, for gingerbread?
Yeah, I like that color.
Okay. Oh, what did I do? Somehow I changed my opacity.
All right.
We can actually turn off. Let me get my mouse back here. We can turn off. Wait. That's the house. This is the initial sketch I did, which can now go away. Cool. And we will do a new layer here. And that's where we'll fill in our color here. Actually, I'm going to go all the way to here. I'm hitting my button, I think. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I just don't have, I think Ashley just over the time that she's done this, which I think is a lot more than I have, I just don't have the hand skills for it yet. I'm used to looking at my hand while I'm drawing. That's one thing. How do I, well, we could do that, and then we could come back over with the brush and fill in. I'm going to have to figure out what the technique is for that. Because if you notice, there's like a little ghost line here between the spot that I drew and the spot that I filled. Reconfigured the living. Oh, you know, I'm ignoring chat, not intentionally, but because it's hidden behind my source image here, which I almost don't need anymore. Oh, there's Charlotte. Hi. Went to the dump shop the other day and got a wheelbarrow for cheaper than a new tire would cost for the one that we have, and half full keg of Carlton for $30. What is a dump shop? That was something that I don't think we ever got to experience while I was there. Correct me if I'm wrong, if we visited a shop that would have been categorized as a dump shop. I hit a thrift shop, but I hit a thrift shop and got Charlotte a rad green pea coat for, it was really pretty and interesting shape too, good style, for like $7. It was great. I would drain it without a tap.
There's my forest of
Oh my
trees.
god, it's so cute. It's so cute. I'm going to
Thanks.
go with another layer, I think, and do a slightly lighter version of my ginger. That's not very much lighter. It's too slight. Oh, but it picked up too much red too. And it's currently on top of the other layer, which I don't want, but that's fine. I can fix that. Oh, I definitely did not want to do that. Where's our fill bucket? And then we'll have to cover up those ghost edges again. My nice pea coat that I bought in Australia made it to Kansas. It was there, but didn't use it. There was a perfect opportunity to use it. Oh god, what morning was that? I tried to go out and like photograph trains because there was train tracks right near the hotel. And I tried to go out and it was just too miserable cold. And I had to say fuck trains that day. So you know I was cold and miserable to get in that state if you know anything about me. I would never say such blasphemous things about trains. I love trains, but that day I did not care because it was too cold. I was just basically caught without my coat because I hadn't prepared. So it was in a nice protective bag the whole time it was there, but it didn't get actually used.
Oh my god. Sometimes these lines are just like such a pain.
Yeah. 3 working air compressors. That's it. That's really impressive. That's got to be great. That's got to be a great feeling. It's one of those things like going to a thrift shop and getting electronics. Like, you just have no way of knowing if any part of it's going to work at all. Oh, it's on the eraser, donkey. I got to change my brush to something very soft. Oh, and that already has a low opacity on it. Get a nice little fade going in here. Nice, nice, nice. Same going up here. Very sweet, very nice, very nice. the opposite direction on this pitch part of the roof. It's about time to, oh no. It's about time to go delete my top layer and start going with some black. Or I guess that kind of like grayish color. This is not looking good at all, y'all. I think my color's a little bit too dark.
I think it looks good.
Put a lodge inside of a lodge. I know, Rich, I'm being too hard on myself. It's what makes me a true artist. It's how I know I'm actually a good artist. That's what we do. We have to be
Suffering is the
ridiculous to ourselves.
determining factor, right?
Yeah.
You have to suffer a little bit, at least, to get good at art.
Actually, when I was in high school, that was sort of how I realized I could never be a successful fine artist. It was like, I'm like, I'm not weird enough. I'm not, don't have the, I just don't have the, I haven't been through the horrible life experience or whatever it is that you've gone through to get to be who you are. I could never be like you.
It's okay.
Saying that to the fine artists that I saw. I was just like, wow. So you said you start dark and add light later on top of it for like my windows?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
That's your technique? Okay. Oh, and my brush is soft. We'll just do the blue background for the... Oh, we don't want blue, though. We want the inside of the house, don't we?
Could be icing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we are doing a gingerbread house, right? But it'll still have windows. It'll have like candy windows of some kind. What should the inside look like? It was nice and warm and red orangey. Let's crank this mofo up. Which layer do I want to draw my window panes on? My window, not panes, but the window frames. Nice, open, inviting glass door. What you see here. Sort of the rest of this little bit here, and maybe they have a nice table, or is this where we want to put a tree? No, we got trees outside, so we'll put a table here. Of course, we need to do that on a different layer so we can erase and create better things later. Oh, did I? I never got music started, did I? I hear Ashley's got music in the background. but I never got any going. That seems intense.
You can hear my music.
I can hear it, but I don't think it's coming through for them. Raina hears my music now. Good, 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 good. I have to do it backwards. Why is this so light? Because it should be... Oh, yeah, something was just messed up. Oh, that is a little stronger than I want. Okay. We'll do some streakiness here, but for the most part, we'll keep it pretty just focused. Flow and opacity, otherwise known as flowpacity. Let's take that down because I can't control this right now very much. There's our light.
Snowman's kind of looking... Wow. Not the best snowman, but it's... I'm not zoomed in or anything, I'm just...
Oh, zooming in's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
I'm just...
It does need to be kind of on top of the lamp. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. Where's my table and stuff? Yeah. I think Emily's getting in the weeds a bit here, y'all. Let's go back to our gingerbread color. Where's my grabber? Main gingerbread color, and we'll do some. What is this one? Yeah, we can draw on that layer. That's fine.
That's definitely Harvey, the chronically depressed snowman.
Oh, you got him? That
I
was
don't know.
such a funny freaking song. I wish we could play that right now. I don't know. Would that be copyrighted? I wonder.
I don't know. It's an AI song. What are you working on over there? Is that like an interior?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to put my window frames on right now and frame that all up.
Okay.
Where are we at here?
Oh, you do hear music?
Through your wall, or through the sliding glass door, I can hear...
Raina
some
says she
music.
hears music.
Yes, I am playing music.
Oh, okay.
But I don't believe she can hear your music. I believe she's just hearing mine. I was setting up the entertainment center in the living room yesterday, and so I spent a lot of time just kind of putting movies on for the background just to stabilizer, hardness, there it is. Make sure that everything was set up correctly. And it just ended up being sort of an excuse to watch movies all day. But first put on Baby Driver. Should have been just a minute since I watched it. I watched it not too terribly long ago. Such a fun movie. I love that one. No. I literally just changed layers. Come on. That layer. Is it this one or is it the one above? I think it's the one below. I mean, it's this one. There you go. Okay, so now let's add some, not necessarily blue in, but a little bit more gray. Let's see if we can add. Blue's gonna be way too dramatic, but I'm gonna add something over top of it to give some window here. So put it above this layer. A little bit of it's showing through here, and then this one will have kind of a lot. We didn't do any background in our door yet. We still got to do that. Where is our glowy lamp? Not where I wanted that line. Exactly what I wanted, but not where I wanted it. opacity. Let's take the hardness up just a little bit and see what happens when we do our things now. Are we getting like a streak? Yeah, it looks nice and warm in there, doesn't it?
It's gonna melt.
Let's pick up some of these colors and go back here. What brush are we on now? Why does that keep jumping? Check in with chat. It's been a minute. Edgar Waite's a great director. The Cornetto trilogy is great. Hot Fuzz is a near perfect movie. The jokes that play out are classic. Very British, though. Yeah, it is very British, but very fun. I liked. I may or may not be an unpopular opinion, but I liked Hot Fuzz significantly more than Shaun of the Dead, and I was so excited for Shaun of the Dead. I thought that was going to be phenomenal, but I found it fun. I didn't find it super funny. Let's turn off that top layer of the house outline because I don't think that's correct anymore. Oh, it does add something though, doesn't it? We do need something. All right. So we'll come back in and we'll add a little bit more, but yeah, we're on our way. Anyways. The World's End is better than Shaun too. Okay. I don't believe I ever sat down and watched the World's End. Let's see, what do I want now? Color kind of like that, but I'm going to go a little warmer, a little darker. Whoa. This song's getting crazy, y'all. Was it my windows? Yeah. Let's go in the lamp layer, that's fine. We need to stop making extra layers and start adding onto the ones we've got. I think this color's too dark. Y'all, I think that's way too dark. once we fill it in, then, you know, we can actually change it pretty easily. Haven't thought about that yet. Once I make a nice shape, we can just... Now we can fill it and it'll, yeah. Sweet. And let's do a little bit of our shading that we did before, huh? I don't know how to scroll on the side menus yet.
Ugh.
No, don't start doing that. I'm gonna follow you far too quickly. It's something that I'm definitely feeling. Definitely nap time. After my breast augmentation consult, we went out to lunch. We were both very hungry, and I was just like, let's go out. And of course, she suggested Mexican, and I'm like, well, of course we're doing that. Yeah. Don't have to suggest that to me twice. Whoa. Yeah, feeling okay there?
Yeah. Hiccups.
Oh, hiccups, okay. Sounds like some bad indigestion. It's probably audio clipping a little bit. I'm gonna grab your color for the little details you did on the gingerbread roof. I'm gonna go up here and see if I can do something similar to what you've got going on. There we go. Go straight. There we go. All right. So, anyways.
So, anyways.
Yeah. I need a small brush. I will this time next week be one day outside of surgery, and that means I will not be on the show. We will not have a creative block that day. I will be sufficiently out of commission. I don't know why that. I do not know how to draw a dot. It's so difficult. It's the hardest thing to do on this thing because it doesn't register it as anything. And when it does, it just then it goes really big. So yeah, my recovery is going to be a solid week. And then I won't be able to lift anything for a month. Ah, let's see. Where advanced settings, brush, minimum shape dynamics, minimum size, 17. Let's try that. And then I will finally look good in a bikini. That's what I'm excited about. Yeah. A week of nothing. And then a month of no lifting. And then hopefully I should be pretty well done with like the main healing. And then the rest is just like letting things settle and fall into place. And I think that's going to be about 6 months is when they're kind of where they're supposed to be and going to end up staying. We need a layer. What is it? What's on this layer? That's our windows. No, this is our floor and our lamp. We need something below that, but over this. You know, we could do it on this layer. That would work. So as not to end up with too many more. Let's do something lighter than our porch. Just a little bit lighter. Then we'll go with the brush again. Fill in that little bit under the house there. The should probably do. I like your stonework. We should probably do more of that.
Like the roof?
No, the stonework, the path leading up to the stairs and the stairs themselves.
Uh,
So I did see a note from Chris that they are not feeling up for company at all. So we don't need to message our friend who's coming over and say anything. Just need to continue with the original plan.
cool.
I don't know if Chris is watching in the chat right now, but I hope they're okay. I hope they're doing all right. Turns out that a little bit darker than our porch is exactly the gingerbread of the house, of the side of the house. So that was fun.
What happened?
Oh, I was trying to do a color between a color a little bit lighter than the porch, but darker than the rest, and it ends up that the little bit lighter than the porch is just the main gingerbread house color. So yeah, it didn't really work out the way I'd hoped. All right, let's get some of our black color in here and do this up right. Let's outline this house and see if we need to add anything else to it.
Christmas time comes once a year. Well, Christmas time. Christmas time.
Is that new Ashley original Christmas song?
Yeah.
I cannot draw a straight line to save my little butt. Watch Emily try and try and try to trace a line that's in existence with a darker line. Quite unsuccessfully. Come on. That'll have to be my doorknob because it's not really listening to me otherwise. That's fine. That's fine. And this is like a very backhanded, like against the body kind of a line that is not going to work very well. Oof.
My stuff's just coming out really sketchy.
Uh-huh.
Being really like perfectionist with it.
Yeah. Should probably zoom in a little bit and get, that'll make it a little bit easier. I'm just hearing a lot when I'm trying to draw a straight line of computer says no.
Computer says no.
Talk about some British humor, huh? Oh, hey, that was a good line.
I don't know what else to draw. Maybe another snowman.
We need some frosting on top of the house. Oh, I need a much bigger brush for that. Now we need a much whiter color for that too. The big one I gotta decide is after breast augmentation is, do I want to get FFS? That's the one I'm gonna have to decide about a lot. We need some like gumdrops and stuff on this to make it go back to looking like a house or like a gingerbread house. Made that one too big.
Uh,
A little bright. It's, brightness jitter too much. And we're gonna take our size way down, hopefully. Oh, we need to take our minimum size way down. That's what we need to do. That doesn't look right at all. Nope. That's looking more right. That's looking more correct to what I was hoping to do. But the dynamics aren't working quite the way I'd like. Trying to get the sugary texture on here and still keep maintain the shape a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, you bring up a good point, Charlotte. The just go in and talk about it. So the thing is he just wants to do stuff that I don't want to do. Like he wants to modify my lips, and it's just like, no, don't touch the lips. And then, was talking about, well, the main thing I want to do is my nose. That's the big thing. I think maybe a little bit of jawline touch. But I've finally gotten to this place where I like my face. I find myself beautiful now. I'm really happy with the way I look. And I just don't want it. I just don't want to change too much. He wanted to do all this stuff, and then he wanted to come back and do basically a facelift after. And I'm like, I'm not trying to look younger or do any of that crap or look like I've got a bunch of work done. I'm just trying to look like a girl, damn it. Just make me look like a woman and let's be done. I think this is working the way I want it. Because it's kind of looking like sugar on here and highlights. I hear somebody home. I wonder if it's our roommate, and I'm kind of curious how their holiday party went. They were asking, they were asking me first thing this morning, do you have a gift bag? And I'm like, the only thing I've got is a holiday kind of, we don't have any of the birthday or generic stuff anymore. And she's like, that's exactly what I need. It's for the holiday party. I'm like, cool. So I went up in the attic and I opened my thing because she said she had one, but the one that she had was too small. So I opened my decorations, and the first thing I find is this little bitty bag. And I'm like, it'd be hilarious if that's the only one I have that's like obviously and clearly way too small. What else would make this look like like a gingerbread house or like candy?
Find lines maybe.
What's that?
Like well, on like the roof,
Uh-huh.
just kind of like darken those graham cracker lines. I don't know.
Graham cracker what?
Lines, the graham cracker lines. You know, like the perforated bits of the graham cracker.
Yeah. We've got those. You say we need more
I
of
was
it or?
just needing to darken them
Oh, okay.
because they're not showing up very well. They are on my screen, but then on my other screen, they look like they're faded.
Okay. Well, we should be able to just change the color on that layer, right? Putting some
Yeah,
some
maybe.
sprinkles on.
Should we create somebody who lives in the house?
Yeah, you definitely do that.
I don't know. An Eskimo?
A ginger Eskimo. Try not to do lines here. Oh, you know what? I bet you. Oh, darn it. Derp. Watch this. Advanced settings, color dynamics, brightness jitter, down, set hue jitter, 100%. Let's see what happens. Let's see what that does, huh?
Calm down now. You're scaring me.
I don't know why it's double hitting.
Are you adding sprinkles?
Yes. Sprinkling our roof. I'm gonna do something kind of orangey. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, that looks sprinkly. Nice. Whoa. Where is your layer of... That's my darkened layer. Let's grab that color again. That's a pretty good darkened layer. Color for some of these outlines. Go back to our brush. And our brush is all effed up because of the advanced settings we just did on it. So we're going to turn off hue jitter entirely. What's our shape dynamic? The size is 3. That's fine. Our max is 45. We're going to go up a little bit higher than that. What's my phone telling me? The peer group. Oh, shirt. I think I told her I want to come back, but I needed to confirm when I was going to be back. I hope that's what I told her. Because I'm obviously not ready to go today. believe it was Rich that said draw with your arm, not your wrist, right?
You gotta draw with your all you've got.
Draw with
Your
everything you
arm,
have.
your wrist. You gotta draw with your ass. It's all
Oh,
of the
my
above.
ass is clenched the whole time. It is how I get the crisp lines that I'm drawing.
Scene looks good though.
I mean, Charlotte's still talking about FFS stuff. My main was my cheekbones. He said they're perfect. It's just a quarter of the jaw, and was happy to leave the nose. They will follow what you direct them to. Yeah. That's the great thing is, yeah, you just have to assert yourself and say, no, I don't want that. I want this, that sort of thing. So I'm going to have to tell them that, to leave my lips alone. Because one of the things they wanted to do is they're talking about the distance between the nose and the top lip. On a cis woman is shorter. And so they wanted to kind of shorten that. And then that opens the upper lip up and then sort of makes them more even. And he was even saying like sort of opens the mouth a little bit. Then your natural state is like with a slightly open mouth, which is sort of like very feminine, I guess. I don't know. But every time I do that, just kind of I'm not seeing it on the camera here. Let's switch over. But anytime I do anything, it's just like it's just a lesser version of my face. Like it doesn't look as good as my lips do. I love my lips. And so it's like, nah, I just don't want to mess with. I hate the lump in my nose. I want that smoothed out. Now that I look at it, like the tip of my nose is a little big and comes out a little too much. I might have him adjust that a little bit, but it's mainly the lump there. And then of course I've got the heavily defined brow, and it's this indention that I don't like. And then softening and feminizing the jaw a little bit, getting rid of the Adam's apple. That's basically all I want to do. To do any of the brow stuff though, trigger warning, I'm going to talk a little bit about sort of what happens, and it's a little, it might be a little much for some. So pause for a second, mute, and we'll be back and come back in like 30 seconds. The thing that I don't want is they peel off your face, to get down to here, to do the stuff like there's an incision up here. And that terrifies me. A friend had a really bad break in her face, and she went to the Philippines, her home, to get that done, and said that was basically what they had to do to fix everything. She came out fine. Everything was great. I need to remember her in my brain when I'm thinking of this, but I don't know. It's just, it does not sound good to me. Is that not what I want? But it's how they get it done, and they do it to tons of people, and it's fine. I really don't want to be stuck wearing a headband for a long time, but I don't know. Oh, there's a newer technique. I might have to follow up on that. The problem is that we're moving forward and we have a date next month, but we don't have any of the approvals yet. So it'll probably be a while. There'll probably be some more time until we get to that stage anyways. So but hopefully I'll get in another consult soon and be able to talk to the doctor about techniques and different things like that, and what they can do and how we can do it different and better. Because yeah, that just does not sound good to me. That's supposed to be very low. Is that layer above my house? No. Oh, I can't select on that layer. That's why. And any layer it's creating way up top. Hold on. Is this a... No, that's my Windows layer. Is it going all the way to the top? It appears that it is. Okay. Great, because it's a massive pain in the ass to move layers down. Especially when you have over 60. Is this one showing us like the number of strokes we've done? Usually it gives you like a little thing. Oh, there it is. 2,322 strokes. Oh, Ashley's even labeling her layers. Look at you.
Did you say ew?
I said, look at you.
Oh my god. You mean ew?
Ew,
You have to
gross. You
label your layers.
label your layers? Ew. What's wrong with you? Fag.
Bag.
Such a hilariously hateful person. In that brief moment, all of a sudden, it was like. Not very snaz.
Bag.
It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty addictive.
Bag.
I just couldn't believe it. He was just yelling it at us. Just like, dude, you're not in a position to judge anyone, Mr. Homeless Sir.
Takes one to know one.
Right? Yeah, that would have been a better comeback. I'm rubber, you're glue. Alas. Maybe I'll run into him again next time I'm in San Diego.
You gotta say it to them before they say it to you. Huh?
You just gotta beat him to it. That's the key.
Just start greeting everybody like that.
Uh-huh. I think that's the wrong interpretation of the do unto others thing, though.
I can't hear you.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, okay.
Making Purple Mountain's majesty right now.
Wow. Purple.
I don't know. We need anything else on this? I don't even know what time it is.
Maybe like a dog pooping.
That's very festive. What other ideas you got? What else you got for me? Oh my God, I've been talking, so I haven't been showing. I'm a.
Come on, you gotta have a pooping dog.
Now, what are you doing if you don't have a poop dog?
Poop dog.
Every nativity scene needs one. It's worth it for the info. Sure, that'd be great.
Yeah, you got what's their name? Joe and Mary, baby Jesus, and Poop
Joey,
Dog.
Joey and Mare, baby G, as Eddie Izzard called him. Yeah.
The Holy Spirit and Poop Dog, they're all there.
The three wise guys on their donkeys. We've lost Ashley. She's gone. She's succumbed to the comedy.
I don't know, when I hear the word Poop Dog, I just can't help myself.
Yeah. I don't believe you heard the word poop dog. I think you said the word poop dog, didn't you? Wasn't that you? Trippiani? Yeah.
Did I say it? I thought you said it.
Oh. Did you say that the dog pooping and then I said poop dog? Okay.
You did.
That sounds like a me thing. Okay. I take it back. Laugh away, hon. Laugh away, hon.
Those rocks, the rocks leading up to the house, hopefully have been salted.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody's gonna be slipping on them.
They're looking mighty shiny.
No one's tripping on those rocks.
I'm gonna grab this color and then lighten it because I want something kind of subtle.
What if we draw like somebody that's frozen solid? Like they didn't get inside fast enough.
Under or near the pooping dog? Where are they in relation to the pooping dog?
It's like the they are the pooping dog.
Oh, the frozen
the
solid
fro-
pooper.
Yeah.
Frozen in mid-act.
Mid projectile. Just like
Projectile pooping dog. Okay.
yeah.
Wow. This is a thing, y'all.
Well, in the winter,
Yeah.
dog doesn't want to take too long out there,
No.
so they want to, do it fast and then have it done. But this is like super cold, so
This was a fast freeze, huh? That came on.
yeah, it was like instantaneous.
That was the last day on Earth, kind of. All right. I'm done futzing with it. What do you think? You happy?
Yes, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna sign it.
Okay.
Poop dog.
Poop dog out.
Poop dog deuces.
We've proven that I need to zoom in very high, very closely for my signature. I don't see that at all. There it goes. We don't need to make this significantly smaller. Let's see. What color do we want to go with? I like your trans blue from the candy canes.
The trendy cane.
Trendy canes, amazing. Almost.
Trendy
That was so
cane.
close. That was so close. Oh no. Damn it. First one was better. It's so hard, y'all. I guess that's okay.
What do we name this?
Harvey's house.
Masterpiece. What?
Harvey's house.
Harvey's house.
Yeah, our chronically depressed snowman. You know, if it's gonna be Harvey, the chronically depressed snowman from the famous song, he does need the bottle of liquor in his hand.
Maybe we should add some like empty bottles outside the house. It's like a pile. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that either. I think it's
I don't want to do that.
I think it's the right idea. I think it's great, but I don't want to do that. Yeah. Well, that's that one. Where's my layer that has the blue on it? It was here, right? Yeah, I just wanted to erase a little bit that got on Harvey.
What do you think Harvey is like short for? Is it like Harvwald or
Definitely. I think you nailed it. I think you got it in the first try. Harvard.
It's Harvey for short?
Harvard.
Harvard.
Harvinger. Harbinger. Let us know in chat. What do you think? We've been letting poor Rich lament there in the Twitch chat. He had said gingerbread. If you get in the weeds, smoke them. I like Hitchcock, but I think Rope, Rebecca, and Notorious are better than Psycho and North by Northwest and Vertigo. Rope, Rebecca, and Notorious. I've only heard of Rope. I'm not familiar with either of the other two. I haven't done Hitchcock's. I haven't. I'm not I can do suspense. I do not like horror. So I tend to stay away from it. I just like to be like entertained. I love like action movies and comedies and family movies like Disney stuff. So I tend to stay away from like the thriller stuff. I don't believe I've ever seen Psycho. I have seen parts of it, the Gremlins movies.
We did a good job of like balancing the composition.
The composition is incredibly well balanced. Surprisingly, considering that like you were doing your whole thing as a sketch, and I started drawing a house here in the foreground, and it just sort of worked. I'm really happy with it.
Pretty dang good house.
I'd
eat it.
Charlotte says The Birds is still her favorite Hitchcock movie. That's awesome. I really should check it out. And they're classics. I saw, is Rear Window his? Or is it just sort of like of the ilk? Because I did see that one, and that one was pretty cool. Love a good Jimmy Stewart flick. He's very fun.
So next time, are we doing an Abominable Snowman?
The Bumble, that'd be great. Unfortunately, I don't know when the next time will be because, as I said, I'm going to be completely out of it next week. Out of commission.
That's right. That's right.
The week after, since I can't lift anything for a month, I don't know what range of motion I'll have, period. So we're going to have to kind of figure that out.
I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to, because like tablet's not too heavy.
Yeah, and I'm not, I mean, yeah, it's just a matter of moving a mouse and a little pen, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal, and it's not like wide movement or anything. My gumdrops look sad, especially the green one. They look like lumps.
The what?
My gumdrops. I like the little sugar sparkle they have on them, but they're the shape, the overall shape. I should have zoomed in and fixed those. But anyways, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Anything else before we go? We've got 12 minutes left, but I think we've accomplished what we came to accomplish. We made it on the show decently close to on time. Sorry for kicking the mic, despite getting back right before showtime. So yeah, I think we did good. And this is a fun little holiday image. This is a good one for our gallery, our little collection. This is something that would be kind of fun, and I don't know if anybody would give a crap, but if we could build up a decent audience of people who liked this show, liked what we did on it, it could be kind of fun to make prints and stuff of these things. This could make a fun little holiday card to send out to people.
We're doing Poop Dog next.
Poop Dog, okay.
Just Poop Dog.
Yeah, memorial to Poop Dog. One of the things that's making me think, as I said the word memorial, and it's memorial because apparently he froze solid while he was pooping. We drove through Texas, and there was one part where for about 20 or 30 minutes it just smelled terrible, and you're going through like about 10 or 15 minutes of that solid before you even find out what it is that is making that smell. And then you come on to just acre upon acre of cows, divided into different pens, no grass on the ground to speak of. They're just jammed in there, and it smells horrendous. And of course, being the punny little bitch that I am, I nicknamed it Cowschwitz. I just thought that calling it Doc Howe was a little bit too on the nose, a little bit too obvious and easy. So we went with Cowschwitz, and we're sort of thrift junkies. It's not sort of, we're complete thrift shop junkies. And we were at one yesterday looking for a place to store all my DVDs, which we found. But found a picture, a painting of a cow. So it's a print. It's one of those prints that they do, and then they come back over with like some paint, like some thicker paint, and paint on top of the print to make it look like it's an actual painting. So yeah, it's one of those. It is on a wrapped canvas, which is kind of nice, makes it look legit. And it is, yeah, just a portrait of a cow, pretty close up, and it is our memorial to Cowschwitz that we've hung. So
Yeah.
that's my story about that.
It's utterly perfect. Cause cows have udders.
They do. And Charlotte correctly says that, yeah, America's the feedlot system that America has is atrocious, and it very much is. For a place that has as much land as we do, to just fence things in so much and do all this, it's pretty terrible. The living conditions don't need to be what they are. It's someone living an experience that I never thought I would have. I wouldn't call myself vegan by any stretch, but I eat predominantly vegetarian these days, and sometimes mostly vegan. I guess if you're not fully vegan, you're not vegan. But yeah, it's been an interesting and kind of good experience, because I've always like hoped I could get, to a point of cutting down the meat that is in my diet, and therefore the reliance on that horrible system. And so it's been nice to kind of see that I can survive and enjoy myself with a diet like that. And so I'm hoping to keep that going, especially it's been wonderful for my waistline.
People love to make fun of others, like when they say that they're vegan, they're like, "Oh, a vegan." So
a vegan's definitely a bad word. Yeah.
So we came up with meat sober, which I like.
Yeah. It's like
meat sober.
I'm currently meat sober. I'm merely meat abstinent. I'm not meat sober. At least I'm not meat obstinate. That would be, I don't know what that would be. Meat abstinent. I'm not even abstaining. I had a big old turkey sandwich for lunch, but it wasn't new turkey. It was leftover holiday party turkey. We might get
different.
We might get a ham for Christmas. It's a bird. Nobody gives a shit about
cow.
birds. We might do a ham for Christmas. We will see. We'll see. But yeah, that was still trying to make sure I'm balancing and getting my protein. That's the challenge in going vegan or vegetarian. Meatitarian, save the plants. Well, you'd have to be when you can cook it so goddamn well. Oh, now I'm thinking of Australian, and Hobartian food specifically, and I'm craving that pizza that we had the first night I was there, which we never went back to. We never had that again. Thank God we never had that fucking sardine pizza, the anchovy pizza that you've foisted upon me. Just try it. No, it's gonna be terrible. No, just try it. Well, it's freaking terrible. But the rest of the pizza was so damn good. Ate really good out there. A lot of good food. Not as good. The best food trip I've ever been on, the best food place I've ever been to is New Orleans. That's just tops. But yeah, Hobart was great. Hobart had some good places.
Did you tell them about Union Station?
I did not. Do you want to tell them quickly in our last? We're gonna go over. Well, we've got 5 minutes left. Let's talk about Union Station. That was the one thing we did there on the entire trip that was enjoyable.
Well, we went because train
It
station.
was a train station, and I freaking love trains.
And what else?
It was too cold to go outside and see trains, so we went inside to see a place where people wait for trains. So it is still a functioning station. There is a portion of it that is assigned to Amtrak, which you look down that hallway or whatever, it just looks boring and modern. But the rest of the building's gigantic and gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The ceilings are extraordinary.
Yeah, what were they? 90-foot ceilings or something? Wasn't that what they were saying when the people were on the scaffold?
95 feet up in the air.
95 feet ceilings. Giant, gorgeous chandeliers hanging from them. Just big, open, beautiful space. We got to. We were trying to get up on the elevators and we couldn't find one to go up on, so we finally found a staircase. And we found a staircase in one corner where we were able to go all the way to the top, where none of the doors were open, so we couldn't go in anywhere. But yeah, we made it to the very tippy top of the station, but we just couldn't get in there because Ashley's friends had, or some artist people she'd known, had a gallery up there. We went and found the security.
Secret
Oh, go ahead.
Dick Gallery.
What?
The secret attic gallery of Union Station.
Yeah, and we actually found the security station and tried to see. Ashley tried to see if we could get somebody to let us up there, and they were just too busy for the holidays.
No.
Computer said no. So we went and found it ourselves. And unlike my friend Rosa or my dad, I do not hold on to any lockpicking knowledge, skills, or tools. So we weren't able to sneak our way in there. That would have been very cool. Maybe if we ever, for any reason, are ever back there, which God, I hope is a never. That would be fun to go up and break in there. I did get to, while Ashley was hanging out with some friends, I did get to go, we were in Overland Park at the time. My mom doesn't remember the address of the house or where it was that we lived in Overland Park. So I wasn't able to find that house that I lived in as a child for a year or two. But I was able to go to the house that I lived in Lenexa and find that one because it's just directly down the street from a really uniquely named elementary school. So I was easily able to find that and go there while she was hanging out with friends, and it was cool to see that house. Some trees in the backyard that I used to climb, and so it was fun to see those and go like, how the hell did I get up there? I don't know. I was a little monkey as a kid. And I was talking to my mom about it, and I'd forgotten this. Entirely. I get it from her. She was a little daredevil and used to climb trees and all sorts of things. So that finally explains, after all of this time, why my mother never had a heart attack that her child was always up in trees. It's because my mother herself was a tree climber and didn't think anything of it. And to my knowledge, I never fell and hurt myself in any even vaguely significant way. So yes, now I'm a ground Kleckner. I stay low. I stay low to the ground. Y'all, that does it for our time. I should do a couple promos. On Saturday, we have Being Trans. I'm back on the show again, finally, which is great. The good thing about having surgery and being laid up is I will probably be able to be on many shows going forward. I don't think I'm going to do the transgender show because that's a little mental heavy lifting, not physical, but still. So tune in on Saturdays for the big stuff at noon Pacific for Being Trans, and that's our fun and fun time show. Then at 2 Pacific for Mediocre Poker, and then 11 a.m. Pacific on Sundays. I always want to say 11:30. 11 on Sundays for Church of Alltech, where Amanda and friends go through and play Fallout 4. I think they're back on with a bunch of heavy fun mods. So tune in for that. A lot of fun shows. We will see you then. I love you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. And we'll stay tuned. We'll do more drawing, not next week, but the week after. And I will not be
Yeah.
in any place to show boobs, but as soon as I can, you will see them. Bye, y'all. Love you. Oh, no, that's not the screen. This is the screen.